y'all? I'm Sprinkles the Renaissance, aka the Renaissance Woman, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm starting a new series. This is going to be my re-rock series, where basically I'm taking either a wig that I made myself or a wig I purchased and just, add a little pizzazz to it, made it a little bit better. The ones I made myself might be raggedy. I am going to be completely honest, I disrespect my wigs so horribly, so I have to re-rock them regularly. So this one right here is actually one I purchased from AliExpress for $5. You can't go wrong with a human hair wig for $5. I mean, like, seriously. And I don't have to lighten myself? Yeah, definitely. So here I'm just washing this wig with some Suave shampoo, and I'm combing the hair in the direction that I want the hair to lay when it dries. That's just something that I use to kind of like set my wigs, especially when they're shorter hair. So when I originally got this wig, it was a 613 platinum blonde, and I put a bubblegum pink on top of it. And then, as you can see here, I colored it a very, very hot pink. I then conditioned, air dried, and dyed this hair off camera, and gave it a little press just to straighten everything out before I started to curl it with my flat iron. These are titanium flat irons. It's a 1/2 inch by Red. I've never used them before. Today is the first time I'm using them. So yeah, I was hoping that it worked out pretty well. So I'm just putting a little serum on the hair before I start to curl it. Now I am going to say ahead of time that when I started to curl this wig, this is the first time I'm using these small flat irons. And this is the first time I'm actually curling a wig this short, like actually doing detail. I usually just run through my shorter wigs with like the big flat irons, give them a little bump and keep it moving. But this one I really wanted to get in there and get those like pin curls. So it was a bit of a learning curve for me using these flat irons, but I think I started to get the hang of it as I went. So here I'm just trying to section off the hair that I'm going to curl and move the other hair out of the way. Again, because I've never done this detail, it was giving me the blues. Like, literally, I was struggling. But I eventually figured out how to get everything done, but it definitely took some time. Now, if you're curious about the color I use to dye this hair, I use the Adore color in Pink Blush. So this actually came out a lot darker than I planned on it to come out, but I actually really like it. It's like a really fun neon kind of pink. So I really enjoyed coloring this, and it was really nice that after I rinsed everything out, I wasn't getting any bleeding on my hands or anything from the color. I think that's probably because I rinsed it in cold water, so that made the color kind of close the hair follicle up and stick to the hair. So you see me struggling with these little curls at the bottom. It takes me a while before I get like to where I actually feel like I'm succeeding, but I get there eventually. So one thing I really liked about these flat irons was the little like dividers on top that kind of space the hair out. It was almost like a little comb, so I really thought that was cute. I don't know what the purpose of that is. I presume it's to keep the hairs individualized, but I'm not really sure. But I like it. So here's where I started to catch my flow. I started to like really realize what my technique needed to be to get the curl the way I wanted it to be. So I redid this one because I was like, yeah, we need to get this right. I still didn't get it right, but I felt pretty good about it. Like, you can tell, like, I was feeling myself right here. I was like, yes, I did that. Yes, yes. So I started to see that if I curled it at an angle, it would give me that better twist in the curl. The twist I'm looking for, basically. So I just started to curl at an angle, you know, either way. So either left or to the right. And as the hair got longer, as I moved up the wig, it made it a lot easier. Curling with the flat iron that's 1/2 inch, I think was okay for the longer pieces. But for the really small ones, I think I need a smaller curling iron, possibly like a pencil curling iron, like an actual curling iron, like throwback Marcel's. Now, I do advise, if you are somebody who is not used to flat ironing your hair or curling your wigs, you know, in general, you know, and you're not well versed in using it, that you get the gloves that are heat protecting gloves so that you don't burn your fingers. These flat irons that did get extremely hot, I think I had them on like 420, 425. Probably didn't need them that hot, but they were pretty high. I think they go up to like 450. So just being careful. You need to get some gloves. I'm not using any gloves because I don't want to, and I usually don't burn myself. But if it happens, it happens. But I'm telling you, you need to get some gloves. So if you see my little technique I get, after I curl it, I kind of like twist it and then flatten that curl out just to press it down, because I wanted to have that pin curl look. So now we're getting to the crown of the wig. These curls I made a little bit looser, just because of how I want them to lay when I actually comb it out. So I'm still kind of pressing them down. But I'm curling them a little left, a little right. Got some curly cues. They're not exactly the same as all the other ones. So I'm just finishing up my last few curls here. I am so satisfied with how this wig came out. I cannot wait to wear it. The color came out perfect. The curls came out perfect. It's so pink. I love it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Remember to be the best version of you every day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.